Prairie Aire, and this is my hangar. Give you a quick tour. We got the tool cabinets, supply cabinets, everything we need to maintain 8 Delta Mike right here. This is a 50 by 60 hangar. Have a big roll-up door on the street side so we can bring motorhome in. And here's 8 Delta Mike. Needs a little polishing, but it's relatively clean right now. We're not out flying today, even though it's clear and cool, because the wind's blowing 25 knots out. Had planned on doing some practice approaches this morning, but decided we'd wait till tomorrow when the wind's more like in the 11 to 15 knot range. This is October 16th. In about 4 weeks, November 12th to be exact, this airplane goes to the mechanics and we'll get a remanufactured engine installed, have the prop overhauled, and we're going to install air conditioning, which will make the trips out to Arizona much more comfortable during the summer months. It's a good airplane, good traveling airplane with the new avionics. Took the vacuum pump out, put in 2 GI 275s for the attitude indicator and HSI. Have a Garmin GFC 500 autopilot, GTN 750, and an older Garmin 430W for radios. It's a pretty good traveler. The Garmin autopilot makes life a lot easier. Hangar's basically finished now. Spent about 1.5 years from the time it got constructed, kind of finishing it out, epoxied the floor, put foam insulation everywhere, lined the inside with sheets to protect the insulation. Got the toolboxes in and tool chest. Here's a interior view of 8 Delta Mike. I typically leave the back 2 seats out just to make it more convenient to take things with me out to Arizona. Cable right there runs up front for my iPad, which is nice because I can leave my iPad plugged in, never have a battery issue that way. Going up to the front to my office. Interior of 8 Delta Mike. Got 2 GI 275s. That allowed me to remove the vacuum pump, save some weight there. And the GI 275s drive the Garmin GFC 500 autopilot. Great autopilot. Can't say enough good things about it. GTN 750. Installed that shortly after I got the airplane 2.5 years ago. The old Garmin 430 is the backup radio. Put a new transponder in that is ADS-B compliant. This makes this a very good traveling airplane. The USB port here is to update the databases for the Garmin 275s. This USB port on this side I use to run the GoPro up here if I'm using a GoPro when I'm flying. All in all, very good airplane. Very good traveling airplane to make a long trip. Very comfortable. It's roomy enough to allow you to go, even a big guy like me, to go 3.5 hours without any problem. My typical leg is just over 3 hours. I make a fuel stop in Pecos, from Prairie Aire to Pecos, Pecos to Payson, Arizona. Total trip is just normally a little over 6 hours 20 minutes, 6 hours 30 minutes, including the fuel stop. Right at 1,000 miles. Anyway, that's the interior of the Bonanza. Like I say, very good traveling airplane. Just one thing about these cabinets. These are basically the same cabinets that NASCAR trailers have in them. These are locking. They're made out of aluminum. These are all ball bearing drawers. All aluminum, never rust, never warp. Aluminum deck. Cabinets are locking. These are all of my supplies, basically to clean. Oil down there to change oil, vacuum. Bin of Bonanza parts, basically screws, little small parts that you need from time to time. Lots of rags. In here, just miscellaneous stuff. These are great cabinets, though. Like them a lot. Sticker here's Lane Aviation. My buddy Grant Lane is an air tractor dealer. Over here, the 2 back seats for the Bonanza are stored in here, along with the seat belts for the back seats. In case I need to go someplace and think I might need an extra seat, which is pretty rare. And in here, miscellaneous construction stuff that's related to the hangar construction, paint, caulk, electrical equipment. I put pegboard up behind the counter. I went for the really expensive under counter lights. I think I got these from Amazon for less than $40, but they work great. Can't be in the hangar without my tunes, so I have XM radio, and I have a amp here, and I have speakers up on the walls, 4 speakers in the hangar, so I can crank it up and have my tunes. That's about it for the hangar. Oh, forgot one thing. The big ass fan up there. I have a 16-foot big ass fan. Moves lots of air. Not inexpensive, but here in Texas during the summer, that is a necessity, as well as the foam on the roof, which keeps the temperature down. That's it for the hangar. Thanks. Let's wander into out here on the runway side. This is Prairie Aire. Beautiful day, very windy. You might be able to see the windsock over here is extended completely out. It's quite windy. Decided not to go fly this morning. Wind is blowing probably about 15, 18 knots right now, but is expected to be over 25 later this morning. This is my drive out onto the runway, and this is the runway at Prairie Aire. It's 30 feet by 3,300 feet. North back that way, south that direction, and here's the hangar from the airport side. If you'll notice, on the left is a little apartment that we built so that you come down here on the weekends and spend all day, spend the weekend here oftentimes. or the night before I make a long trip. I'll come down, spend the night here, prep the airplane the night before, and then on the morning of the trip, just have to get up and head out. See, the wind has rolled up our rug here at the front door of the apartment. Inside the apartment, it's not big, but it has everything you need. Living room, kitchen. Kitchen's okay. It's not huge, but it works. I have a laundry room area over here so that nothing from down here, work clothes, towels, sheets, all can stay here. On this side is the front porch, the same as on the other side. We just rarely spend any time on the street side. We have one big closet here, and in here is a bathroom, big shower, toilet area, all the stuff you need. And wouldn't be an apartment if we didn't have a bedroom, and this is the bedroom right here. So one king size bed. It's just what you need for just a couple folks coming down and spending a weekend. I'm not sure that I would want to live here full time, but for a weekend, it's just fine.